are going to be going through the story and raising a hunter. And, for lack of a better word, it's gonna be pretty cool because time to get my other characters up since my Titan's now at max light. So we are going to Forsaken, and I will be soloing each of the bosses by myself. Why do this? It is both to get me better as a player, but I need to get back to get my skill for handling high stress situations by myself on my own without anybody helping me, and me standing on my own 2 feet sort of thing. Because in the last Wish raid, you pretty much have to be able to stand on your own 2 feet as an individual player. You can't just be carried and expected, oh, it's gonna be okay. And this is for me included. I can't just sit back and say, oh, I feel lazy today, I don't want to do anything. Meanwhile, I need to perform in real life, and not just perform, but live. Recently, I was listening to I think it's 106.7. Yeah, 106.7 to their Bible study, and I was talking about we live by faith, not based off experiences, not by sight, but we live by faith. Faith in Jesus, the living God, and on the one true thing that's made more sure is the Bible. It was a great reminder, conviction, and rebuke. I had been living by experiences, relying on every time that God answered me, and I looked great, but what's more sure than experience is the Bible. God has spoken to me through the Bible. Seek to spend time with me. So he's been very clear on things. And I'm pretty sure you guys heard in the streams, I live in a world full of ungodliness, sin. And I need to have the self-control and follow Jesus, no matter what. Because in the end, it doesn't matter what you have or what you have accomplished, how good you are at games, how good you are at art, how good you are at running, climbing. You don't have Jesus. You really have nothing, because you'll be standing before the throne of God. And one huge conviction I have is like, I wasn't walking by faith at all recently. I wanted to walk by sight. That's not how God wanted me to walk. He walk by faith. And it doesn't matter what other beliefs are doing. You follow me, not them. That's something that I was thinking about the other day. There's some stuff going wrong on SME2 and the clan. It's like, it doesn't matter what they're doing. You follow me. So, huge conviction. And then after a little bit, I'm going to be reading the Bible. And the stream is to glorify God and go show walkthroughs. So, I will do that. Now, I will try to make sure that cursing or the people that in the party are not cursing. Extremely bad, but if it gets too bad, I'm gonna end the stream. So if you find short streams, that's why. And if people ask why does it matter? Why does cursing matter? Why does it matter? It's just cursing. Well, it matters because it's never been right. There's a reason why it's frowned upon. People want to say we're evolved creatures. Okay, well then I'll ask them next. If I'm an evolved creature, if I kill your mom, if I kill your little brother, if I kill a pregnant woman, isn't that just an evolutionary, the best win? You know, the strongest survive? And if they say, no, that's wrong, well then I'll say, well, there's proof right there. that God is real and He made us. Not that I need to prove that He's real, because He's already proven He's real.
This
But
garage
that
belongs to one
it
of
does
Uldren's
matter how we
barons,
behave and act.
Yavix,
Because it is
the
wrong. We're
rider.
not animals.
Take the rider's pike for a spin. We won't
We're
have to
made
find
with
her.
morals. Animals
She'll
don't have
find us.
morals. My dog will sit there. If I let him, he'll pee
It's
right on my
biometrically
bed.
calibrated.
He'll eat my food.
Let me run some diagnostics. I can tune
We
it.
have morals. We know. I know it is wrong, and then nobody has to teach me this. If you do something, you're gonna get convicted. If you do something to somebody else, you know it's wrong, and you apologize for it. Some people would argue. No, that's not true. And it's like, okay, then how come people are raised with parents
These pikes have some
without
unusual
parents
mods.
still somehow know what is right and wrong? God has built us with a conscience. He's written our laws under His laws on our hearts.
Bear with me.
So, why does cursing matter? Because it's wrong. It's a form of language that is unintelligent. There is no so much better words to describe a situation that you're frustrated in than cursing.
All set. Let's ride.
What's
Petra's
the
files say
difference
Kate
with,
caught the rider the first
you
time
know,
by
so
beating
what
her
is
in
talking
a
about
race.
sexual and all that matter?
There's prison of elders
Because
security
there's some
footage of
things
her
that should be
swearing
talked
revenge
about.
on
There's
him.
forbidden knowledge.
And,
It's forbidden for a reason.
well,
Why? Because
you
there's a
know the
reason why
rest.
God said not to eat from the tree of good and evil. There's a reason for that. And then people are so focused on... I saw a comment on YouTube on, you know, God committing genocide within a flood. And it's like, wait, hold on a second. God is righteous, holy, and just. And then I started reading a Christian's defense for the Lord in the Bible. He said that that was wiping away the sin of the... That was in the land. It was rampant. It was horrid. And people want God to be just, to act. But when He acts, they're like, no, you can't do that. God is God. He is sovereign. And He's holy.
These pikes
But
have
He's
a
also
very
loving.
distinctive exhaust signature.
Because if He wasn't loving,
Right
He
now
would
it's
just
all over my
have
scanner.
left us here to die.
The rider's gang
It
is
didn't
nearby.
have to come down here and die for us and rise again for us. He didn't have to do that. Jesus didn't have to do that. Think that we deserve salvation. You don't deserve anything but hell. And then people say, I'll be having a party in hell. No, you won't. No, you won't. Because honestly, and this is my personal opinion on what's going to happen when a unbeliever meets Jesus in heaven, unsaved, their eyes will be opened for a moment. They'll see that everything was true. Then they'll get mad because of countless things that I've seen before with some YouTube videos describing when unbelievers die in God. But my personal thing is their eyes will be open for a moment. They'll see Jesus. They'll hear His voice. But they will never experience the love, the kindness, the goodness. It's just taste and see that the Lord is good. I've tasted. God is so good. He is so merciful.
They're talking to the rider on a secure frequency. We can triangulate her location with a little more
He
data.
would have given me what I deserved the moment when I was 5 years old, when I did a horrible act to my own family. And people are like, you're about to admit this on live YouTube. Honestly, it's part of my testimony. I had, my sister's still alive, but when I was 5 years old, I had, for some reason, strange want and desire to drown my own sibling. People would say, "Oh, you didn't know what you're doing." Okay, I remember the day that happened. I remember it. It's one of my earliest memories. If God would have given me what I deserved at that moment, at 5 years old, to go to hell. Why? Because in my heart were murderous evil. Only caring about myself, self-pleasing, and I had just harmed another human. I'd murdered someone.
We're on her.
My mom came in split seconds later as of divine providence and resuscitated my sister. Now, what does this have to do with cursing? What does this have to do with anything? It has to do with the fact that I tell anybody that, they're like, huh, that's wrong. So what? Cursing is somewhat less of a sin? It's not. And if somebody says it is, it's not. Because you could tear somebody down so much with your words that would wound far more than a sword, a fist, bullet ever would. Because they're still alive and they're living through the pain. You could break somebody and them still be alive, which would be worse fate as if than them dying. So words are far more worse of a weapon to use against somebody than a fist. Because I may be hurt that my family hit me, but I'll get over it. My body will heal. If my family wounds me with words, those wounds take so much longer to heal. And it would have been better if I had just get shot hit in the face, because that is so much easier to get over than someone saying mean, cruel, hurtful words. So my thought in bringing all of this up is the fact that it does matter. So I will be trying to keep my YouTube clear for you guys that want to see maybe how I do things differently. There's all kinds of other Christians that do YouTubers videos that aren't as popular. I'm trying to get this off the ground. We'll see how that goes. But I want to keep it as clean as I possibly can. Now, I'm not going to sit here and promise that I will keep it 100% clean, because, well, I have friends that are non-believers, and that just is unrealistic, and I'm not going to promise that. But what I can promise is what I allow to be on here. A few words out here and there, but if it's just, like, consistent, like the F-bomb, an A-bomb, the S-bomb, and the C-bomb, if you don't know what the C-bomb is, you don't have to worry about it, and all this other nastiness, I will try to keep it clean as possible, because it does matter. That doesn't matter to me, but it matters what we hear and see because of everything. So I will try to keep it clean for you guys that who occasionally watch this. And whether you're a Christian, a fellow brother in Christ, hoping you're not going to kill me, or not, you're not a believer in Jesus, you can leave a comment if you want to have a biblical discussion. You want to know about evidences of Jesus Christ rising from the grave. There's plenty of that too. If you want, I sincerely implore that you do read the Bible, and I pray that you are saved. Because when you die, no matter what you believe in, you're going to see Jesus. You're going to see him. I went to Israel. Everything's true. Peter says in 2 Peter that we didn't follow cleverly devised stories when we came to you about the coming of our Lord Jesus. He is a witness to the fact. And there is so much to be discussed in that. There's a guy at church, I can't remember what his name was. I'm so bad with names, especially people I've known for years. They say that early memory loss is a pure sign for Alzheimer's. If that's the case, well then I guess I'm going to have Alzheimer's when I'm old. And people say I have a cruel, a morbid sense of humor. And I kind of do. So, it's going to be interesting. Doesn't quite be good bet, but he's with Master Plan Ministries. Oh, you're gonna kill me. He's with Master Plan Ministries, and I might have to remember his name. I have friends with him on Facebook. I cannot believe I forgot his name. This is so horrible. So, anyways, I pray that you're saved. And know Jesus, like I know him now. And he knows me. Yeah. So, it's going to be a whole lot better. I'm trying to watch that. And yeah, well, I don't know where I was going with that one. I'm tired. Because this is also connected to Facebook, whoever gets on. For all my brothers and guys that know me, I'm going back to college for mechanics. I haven't posted on Facebook. I took a long break from social media, from everything that really had to do with internet, cell phone, you name it. Took a long break. Ignorant break, honestly. Disconnected myself from the world for a little bit. Shouldn't have. I forgot that I'm walking by him. That's how he killed me last time. I've forgotten that I'm walking by faith, not by sight. I forgot that, and then God reminded me. He's so gracious and good, and so long-suffering, and so patient. So, if you want, yeah, if I get hit once by acid or anything, I'm dead. So, if you want to hear my testimony sometime, I'll be more than willing to share that. And if it leads you to a decision, then you can either leave a comment, like, and message me on my PSN, which is Guardian, all caps, -2013, and I did not make my PSN account for Destiny 2. I actually made it the year before. Yeah, which is kind of funny, actually. So, now, to the game at hand, what I've found that's best in this fight, if you're facing him alone, you don't want to go toe-to-toe with this guy. I mean, because the sheer effect you might get one-shotted, and or he'll ram you like that, and it'll hurt a lot. You know, it's really easy to do this one because they don't rush you. This thing stays at a distance, so you can fight it with distance. So yeah, so it's kind of neat. I will only be using sniper rifles for the battle with the guy that killed Kay's ghost. As a challenge to myself, I will only be using sniper rifles. I will get 3 snipers from somewhere. I'll get my one off my Titan, and I'll have Spindle, of course, from my exotic. And I will go toe-to-toe with every animal and creature on that mission with a sniper rifle as a challenge to myself. For the challenge against, say, the melee guy that uses just nothing but melee, I am going to use nothing but melee. And people are wondering about my super. I am only going to be using Celestial, which is a high powerhouse, but if I miss, it hurts. So, only going to use Celestial. I'm not currently using it now. So. And then people wonder, well, I'm still going to be using my Celestial, regardless, if I get Blade Brush. This is why. People say, I haven't heard that it's better, and it may do more DPS, but I guarantee you, see, that starts, I missed that one. Oh. If I get a crit shot, it's going to be devastating. Okay, it was not me. There's no point in rushing this. I have all the time in the world. All the time in the world. Because... just breathe. I want to get a crit shot. I don't want to make her. There's so many other ways you could do this. I could rush her and just shoot at her. But, this is perfect. Oh, dude. That was... Got a hit. I want to see yellow numbers though. I don't know why my controller does that. Really makes it hard. Yep, see it. If you ever see it jump around like that, that is not me. Yeah, that's not me. I'm gonna punch my controller real fast. Get it to stop that. I'm gonna have to buy a new controller because I think it's either sticking. Because it's not smooth like it should be. If I sit here like this, it'll just jump up like that. I'm moving it right now, but I'm just giving an example. It'll jump up like that on its own. So I need to take practice, get the feel of it. Oh, dude. I'm trying to get better, so I'm not going to get upset. Getting upset allows you to get frustrated. When you get frustrated, it does not work out. See, she's constantly moving side to side. So what we're going to do is she stays right there for a moment. She stays for a split second, so I literally have a... Oh, I thought that was a crit shot, but keep moving. See, it does that. Rebuke you, Satan. Get behind me. I'm hitting her. And I have one shot left. Literally one shot. Wow, I hit her at least. It's upsetting. So this is what I'm gonna do. I get ammo. See? And also sometimes, like you'll notice that I turn really slow. That's not me, it's the effect of my controller. So let me see if I can up the sensitivity a little bit. Controller behavior. That's so much better. A little bit something to get used to. You didn't like that, did you? So she's also seriously accurate with that. Okay, I'm not doing that anymore. Oh, no you don't. A little bit. Oh, you stupid thing. You know, just because I can.
Ryder's racing days are over. Guess Kane's record is safe.
So, see, it doesn't auto-teleport. It's kind of like the whole... They really took a House of Wolves approach to Forsaken for like a non-linear sort of campaign. So, then people may wonder, why are you offline? Well, I did say my Warlock is going to be more in depth, so I'll go further through the story, into the story, I should say, and that's how you do that. Well, you explore more, you take your time. My Titan, I rushed, I grinded, I rushed, grind, do this, didn't miss a thing, really, except for 2 weeks. I put in hundreds of hours. That's a lot of game time. I put in so much. I had to take a 2-week break, and I did take a 2-week break. I took a week break, 2 weeks. It was awesome. Didn't want to play Destiny at all, because I was like, you know what? I'm taking a break. Made myself to where I hated it. I temporarily hated the game. Not really hate, but didn't want to play it at all. So that is one down. One down and a lot to go. So that fight, I would recommend distance, because if you get up close, unless you're just like, I don't know, you just don't get hit. And I'm going through it, lower light level, so to speak. So none of those scenarios would work, really. Some require distance, some requiring you have to be right up in their face to beat them. And if that's the case, shotguns for those ones that like get close. The Long Goodbye, I love that sniper rifle. Oh, I love it so much. And I one-shotted. Oh, very nearly one-shotted. So, yes, I did play Trials. Yes, I did. One of my favorite. I remember when the purpose was like one of the metas for Destiny 2. I feel like an old man playing this game. No. It's not going to hit anything. So, the Mindbender. He is like one of my favorite. The Rifleman I'm doing last. Hangman next to last. Because those two are the ones that are actually responsible for killing Cage. Because, let's just face it, if the Rifleman didn't shoot Cade's ghost, Cade would have wiped the floor of every single one of them and you would have killed them. At that, I have no doubt. So, the Mindbender.
This is a Synaptic Amplifier, a mind control device specifically calibrated to interface with the Hive. We're on the trail of the Baron called the Mindbender.
This look sensitivity is ridiculous, though. Yes, I did just let myself get hit. Oh, heavy. Oh, look sensitivity. Oh, you little snuggin. Okay, yeah, the look sensitivity is actually That is... That is actually really fast. Why reload when you never have to? I'm just killing things for a bit. Yeah. See, due to deleting my hunter, I actually have a chance to actually see what my accuracy weapons are. Because I was able to hit her with the sniper rifle. And the rider. So, while she was moving, while my thing controller was being dumb. So... that was not a precision, that hurts.
I traced the original signal to a nearby
That
cave.
was...
Let's check it out.
I was really off. I need to work on my arcing. So... is twirling. You're tethering me. Thinking thing. So my melee, that would be this one right here, is what I need to get up. They're showing skulls. This is going to be... They'll hurt a lot. That knight, if it hits me, will probably one-shot me. So I'm going to have to play distance with this. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to equip every little piece of gear I have. So I'll have to cook that. I don't want to do that. I could infuse this like I did last time. But I'm not level 50. What level am I anyway? Is there any way to tell what level you are? Inventory. There had to be some way to tell what level I was. So let's see. There has to be something. There has to be something. There has to be something. There has to be something I can tell what level I am. 38. Wait a second. Is that right? I was never level 40. Okay. I must have deleted... Oh, that's right. I deleted my character just shortly before this. That's right. That is right. I forgot. I forgot. And see, a bow is one of those weapons where you have to be accurate as well. Because if you're not accurate with a bow, you're kind of in deep trouble. So, let me see what it takes to pull. Because I got the Wish Ender. And exotic, kinetic, Wish Ender. See, I can't equip that. Problem. So, what I can do. So I can do weapons. Heavy. Swords. And it cannot reacquire randomized gear. Cannot acquire randomized gear. Linear fusion. Man of war. Rocket launcher. See, look. Roar of the bear. Cannot reacquire randomized gear. I'm left with year 1 weapons to choose from. Which kind of stinks. Because I am not the right level for any of that. Terran Wind, play of the game, outrageous fortune. I can't equip any of that. And I'm not high enough in the first place. I could go with swords. Just go with I don't want to get that close, so I think I'm gonna have to go with what did the permanent truth come with? Sticky grenades, spike grenades, quick draw. It came with that. You know what? I think I'll do this. Come with the permanent truth. That is 390. That'll actually be better than my spindle. Get rid of that. Actually, I'll do that. That way I can still, this bow is really good. Look at that. I see it in action.
Another amplifier.
You know what's funny? They're buffing the Wish Ender because right now it's not so great, as you guys saw.
I need a minute to triangulate the signal's origin.
Oh, you need a minute. Oh. Can I shoot them through walls? Oh, that'd be so sweet. Wall drawn. That was so horrible.
Got the coordinates. The signal's coming from that crashed tomb ship.
So, underleveled. Can Guardian overcome a powerful enemy? I've done it before, but this is different. This is very different. I know I'm not infusing anything. Because I'm saving all my materials. I'm using my Warlock and Hunter to stock up on materials for my Titan. Smart, right? So all of the nice, because the Glimmer's per character now. It's not it's not account based, it's character based. So I think, if I have it correctly. So I'm using said character Oh. Nothing, right? Nothing. Look at this. It's a Gallowhorn knockoff. Look at this clutcher. It's actually pretty good for a rare. Oh my god, yes. So,
This one has a safeguard. I'll need a minute to disable it.
oh my gosh. Get out of here, stupid thing. I'm messing around with you. Nuh-uh. What is wrong with me? Like, I am... That is better. Ew, kill two at once.
That's the last amplifier. The signal we're tracking now is from the source, the mind bender.
Wow. There's also no damage drop off with bows. Although this bow right now is a fancy bow that destroys special things. It's not
This
even
guy's
that
file says he's
exotic
obsessed with creating
right
his
now.
own
So
throne
they're making
world,
exotic
like
because they're
Crota
making it.
and Oryx had. The Mindbender thinks he can create it by killing powerful beings. But that should only work for the Hive.
Well, unless you fuse yourself with Hive. I love this feature. It's simple. It's small. But you actually pulling the trigger back. That's me actually pressing the R2 button on my PS4 controller. But not pulling it. That's pulling it. This is just tapping it, like pressing it. So that would be right there if I go in, right? Yeah, it's a nice little function. Oh. You know, people think this is a great PvP weapon. Not for, like, sure, bows are 2 taps, full charge, but it's really hard to do that. It really is. People just don't realize how hard it is. People get mad and upset, but they just don't realize how hard it is to even get the shots off and, you know, 2-tap somebody. I can see through walls, and I can pull my bowstring back like this. See the charge, tap it at the last second, let go. Pull R2 again. See the meter going down. Tap it square at the last second. Keep doing that, and I can feed my guys intel about the enemy moving, where they're going, and that hurt. This is gonna be hard. See, it's easier to see with the ornament on. Watch. These are probably guys are looking, well, what the heck are you talking about? You put the ornament on, change the appearance of the bow, Queen's Wrath. See the sword? That is the timer, so to speak. Press it the last second. See, like, if I let it go all the way, due to stamina loss, it, you know, drains it. But if you do this, in Crucible, and press square, oh, well, that didn't work. So you're seeing the enemy, right? Coming down the hallway, square, let go. Square, let go. You have to press square and release L2 at R2 at the same time. See? If you just press square, watch, you just press square, and watch, see, hold on. Yep. So, if you hold R2 and just press square while you're still holding it, you'll pre-fire, like, watch. There it goes. 1, 2, 3. See? That was me letting go. But if you do this, and then let go R2. Hold it again. Let go of R2. You can feed your enemy's intel. And it's also good for PvE because, well, you can see through walls, give you a chance to prepare to where you may think that AI is going to take that enemy. Like, I can see through the wall. Right there. Scream. That first shot kind of stunk, but Scream. Scream. So yeah. Ow, that hurt. Oh my gosh. Probably should have served out a grenade to go to throw first and then pop my super and shot him and then shot him in the face. That would have worked a whole lot better than what I just did. things. You can't through an open space. Like, this would be perfect. Just sit here. Through the window. But you can't shoot through an open space. Makes no sense. Okay. Don't want to be seen. Yes. I probably should put on Celestia for this. I think the Hunter Super should be balanced. Any Super should be balanced, honestly. But I should be able to theoretically shoot that. But there is... Unless there's glass, which I don't think there is, that should go right through. Did it alert anybody? Yes, it did. See, that's one of the things of what I hate about Destiny 2. Not hate, but just like, you can't just go stealth and them not be alerted. So now they're expecting me to walk out the door. It's like a hive mind AI that Bungie has. Well, go out with a rocket launcher.
Stay on him.
Okay. Oh, no, you don't. Where you at? So this is what I don't get. Only Ascendant Hive can pass through ruptures. This is D1. I just played it yesterday, and I had to become Ascendant. So, if our Guardian was able to, and he's not a Hive, pass through Ascendant ruptures. Okay? Here's my theory. If our Guardian was able to do that, literally becoming an Ascendant Hive, so obviously others could do it too, so that wouldn't be so freaky. But there is that behind there. But
How did the Mindbender get a throne world this big? Oh, Cade.
no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. My question is, dead? Maybe. Yep. Okay. Oh, wait, Fang. We're in trouble, buddy.
How did the Mindbender get a throne world this big? Oh, Cade. How did the Mindbender get a throne world this big? Oh, Cade.
Hold on, I gotta look something up. I gotta find a place.
How did the Mindbender get a throne world this big? Oh, Cade.
Okay, I can hide right here, not be hurt. My thing move. You sticking my phone, buddy? Okay.
outside the teleporter. So what you do is, once the bus is dead, head towards the teleporter, which takes you out to a door, jump through it. To the right of it, you will see platforms, which you need to scale and follow around. Doing this, and at the top of these platforms, you will find a all-shaped key. Pick this up. Once you've picked it up, you can exit the room through the teleporter. If you're in a fire team, only one person needs to pick up the key. So once you're through the teleporter, go to this room right here and open up this door. Inside of this door is a secret chest. Inside of the chest is this exclusive emblem, and it's pretty damn cool if you ask me. So yeah, guys, just a quick video for all you treasure hunters out there.
Okay, I know what to do. I'm trying to get the emblem. So. Let me save my super for that part. Oh, dude, no way. Okay.
How did the Mindbender get a throne world this big? Oh, Cade.
That is so messed up. Someone just sent me a message. So I've died like 4 to 5 times. Plus the Mindbender's like one of the hardest.
How did the Mindbender get a throne world this big? Oh, Cade.
So, it looks like the AI itself is only going to stand. This is a tanky boss. He probably has the most health out of any of the Barons, besides the Fanatic, honestly. What did I do?
We've got to go. This place is destabilizing. I want to think Cade can rest easier, now that the throne world built from his death has been destroyed. 2 barons down, 6 to go. Then Uldren.
There it is. Look at that. Do you see that? Shoddy. That is really crap game design. If you inspect Destiny too close, you might get disappointed. Especially when it comes to graphics. I mean, oh my. Look at the pixelation inside that. perks does this thing have? All of them. Just a big red dot. I wonder. I was shooting that. Nope. Yeah. Nope. Here. That hurts me a little bit. Here. This probably be good in Crucible. The Hangman, that's gonna be a tough one. It really is. But then again, the rest of these guys are actually fairly easy. The Rifleman's gonna be hardest. Just go. Two top dogs. A guy that I just did, and the Rifleman, and the Hangman. Everybody else, puny. I am going to take a break for a little bit and get some to eat and do some other stuff and be productive. So I'll be back on in a bit. See you guys. Later.